Today's video is going to be super short because I want to give you lots and lots of time to work. So we've already done a paper horse on just regular paper when we've been talking about testing variables. So variables are the things that you can change in your experiments. Should only change how many things at a time? Just one. If you change more than one at a time, you won't know what you did to make it more successful or less successful. So today, the one thing we're going to change is the type of paper you're making your horse out of. So you already used plain paper, and those of you at home should have used plain paper as well. In class, your teacher is going to give you two other options to choose from, and teachers, it's up to you if you want every kid to use to do both so that they're all doing a total of 3 horses, or if you just want them to pick from one of the other materials. It may take a while if they have to cut 2 more and make 2 more, so you may even want to just divide up the class. But one of them is newsprint, so it's very, very thin paper, and then the other one is cardstock, so it's a little bit heavier than normal paper. So that way we've got a thin piece of paper, a normal piece of paper, and a heavier piece of paper. So our variable is seeing if the weight of the paper horse affects how the paper horse walks. So those of you at home, you can still do this, absolutely. What you will need to do is, instead of being given a paper horse, you're going to need to find a different piece of paper to make one on. So you can use tissue paper, you can use wrapping paper. If you've got a cardboard box, now a really, really thick piece of cardboard's probably going to be too hard to cut and fold, but maybe like a thin piece, like if there's like a thin divider in like your juice boxes that separates them or something like that. But find any other type of paper different from the one that you used last time. And remember, I'll put the pattern for those who need it right on here, that you can either print onto that new paper or draw it out, trace it, just do the best you can with it, and then test that on the slope that you had the best success with yesterday. So if you had the best success with a medium slope with a textured material on top, use that same thing with these, and then test all of the horses that you've made and see which one is the most successful. And then at home learners, there's a discussion board that I want you to post your findings. So which ramp and texture and type of paper you had the best success with. If you're in person, it's up to your teacher. Either teachers, you can have your students do discussion boards, but since this is going to take a while to cut, make it, and test it today, if you just want that to be a discussion instead of a discussion board, that would be fine. All right, pick your paper and get busy. See ya.